Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I'm going to be planning some daily sheets for my daily planner. I have been loving using a daily planner. It just helps me really narrow down what's in my brain because I'm very much a person that likes to jam as much as possible into my day, but then I end up getting super overwhelmed when I'm not close to getting it done or I just don't get things done. So I've really been loving these sheets because it makes me pick three things that I have to get done that day, and then everything else is just like a bonus if I have time, and then if not, I end up moving that list over to the next day. So I've been really loving doing daily sheets with you guys. Yeah, and it just like helps me, and I keep it simple like decorating wise because literally I just like scribble on them and then I never look at it again. But it's fun to just like have them decorated and look cute because it makes me more willing to use them. So I have two different sheets here. These ones are from Amber Plans Her Day. They are back and front, so I have three of those. This is 6 days, and then I have this sheet here which I thought I was out, and then I found the rest of them, so pretty happy with that. But this one is from Live Love Posh. It's front sided. The back side is like for notes and that kind of thing, so I'm going to focus on the front half of that. But today I thought we'd take a break from Happy Planner books, and I'm going to go in because I'm so excited. I just got these, but I'm going to go in with the new Live Love Posh sticker books because I did my flip through for these yesterday, and you guys, I can't, like, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it because I didn't look at these beforehand, like before buying them. I only saw the covers and was just like, oh, Jessica's putting out new stickers, like, take all my money. And so I bought them, and so I didn't see the flip throughs, and I just like was dying. Like Craft Babe, oh my gosh, Crafty Planner is my absolute favorite ever, and surprisingly, like Floral Fitness is another one of my favorites, which I'm not a fitness person, so that was a shocker to me. But all these books are absolutely gorgeous, so I thought we'd use them today. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with an amber sheet, and there's so many fun different sets. And some of these I'm kind of like, I don't really see myself super using these in like a planner spread, so that's why I'm choosing to use them on my daily sheets. I mean, that doesn't mean I won't use them in my planner spread, but I think they'll be equally as fun using them in here over, using them elsewhere, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to start, okay, I know I want to do this one, but I feel like I want it on the back side, so let's do a different one first. I think I'm going to do this black and pink set. Black and pink. Pink's not my favorite, but I do love this color, and I feel like this is like Boss Babe, get it done, good for daily sheets. So let's just go for it. So we have this sticker, and it's like one of those like cut off, it's cut off for you, so I think I'm going to put it over here in the corner and cover up. I don't always use the full checklist, so that's why I'm not super worried about it, and if I ever need to, then I'll just pick a daily sheet that's already done that I haven't used that full sheet for. But I'm just going to start adding in some of these elements. And again, I don't like do a ton of decorating when it comes to these sheets. It's like the bare minimum, like what I can get in here, call it good, that kind of thing. Because it's like, it's fun, but I don't need a ton of things in here. Like, I really don't do that much in these sheets. I am going to take some black boxes. I'm grabbing this one because all I have in here is the big boxes, but I think that's okay. And I'm going to grab that for like little extra details. I don't think I have, oh, I do have a few small stickers. Yes. I am going to put some little quarter boxes in here. I just like to do these, and then usually I just write priority or extra to-dos, that kind of thing. Keep it pretty simple usually. But that's all the purpose of this is to just be a little bit more simple with my decorating. And then I'm going to use this pen because it's really cute. Okay, so pretty simple Easy, just threw down some stickers. And then it's like decorated. Then it's like I can use that. Fun. Okay, I want to go back to this garden party one because there's just stickers in here that I'd like to use. Where does this one end? Oh, it goes all the way to the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put this gal over here. If I could get her in here straight, that would be nice. Put that in there. And we have these pretty like vases, whatever you want to call it. Gonna throw that in there. We have some florals. Can throw some of these in here just to make it a little bit more florally. And then look how cool these butterflies are. Aren't those so fun? Also, ignore the unders of my nails. I need to go get my nails done. They are gross. And then we have like a cute little teacup. This one I probably won't put any boxes on, but I like the look of these butterflies to kind of just keep things on the simple side. Okay, pretty simple. Keeping it pretty simple with these ones. So there's our first two. 2 pages down. All right, let's go to our next set. I think I'm going to try to do one more from here. So we have this coffee set. There's just so many good like boss babe like stickers in here. So let's go with this blue set because this set's really pretty. And again, I'm going to use this little desk if I can get it up. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we have this desk. I'm going to put it more at the bottom here, I think. Right over here. Get stuff done. Use this guy to cover this box over here. We have a pen, which I like. I'm going to hold that for a second. There's a smaller one of this floral. I like that. That as close to the edge as I can. And then I think I'm going to put some boxes in here. So let's go with the pinky shade. Which I gotta find my pink book. So I'll go with like a light pink. Like that one, or I think this one would be better. It's not like a perfect match, but it is pretty close. So I'm going to do these as my little headers on here. My little pen in there. And I think I'm going to do a small little extra box. Maybe like this size. Throw this in here for like a little extra prompt for that week. All right, not week. This is for a day. 3rd page done. Let's flip it over. Okay, let's move on because we did 3 sets from there. Let's try Plant Babe. Let's see what sets are in here. There's some really pretty and like cute sets. They're all just like so different, which is what I like. Like none of them are the same. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one. This Tropical Vibes. Let's throw this down in this corner since it's kind of cornered off for me anyway. Put that in the corner. We'll put this girl in here. All right, and then we have some of like these leaves. So maybe we can put some up here at the top this time. kind of bring in some of that. We have this like little thing of plants, so we'll throw that in. There's like another page, and then the stickers are like not completely different, but they are a little bit more different. I think I'm gonna go with black though. And again, I don't have a ton, but I do have a couple of little quarter boxes left, so I am gonna pull what's left in here out, because I do have a few here and there. I'm gonna pull out these full boxes so I can start pulling out pages out of this book. Okay, so I'm gonna put those down, and then maybe we can layer on top of this with either a floral. Let's try this floral. Kind of layer on both there. There we go. Pretty simple. So 4 pages down, 3 more to go. Okay, so this is our last sheet of Amber Plans Her Day sheets, and then we move on to some new ones. I love this one. This set is just so pretty and so fun. So let's try this one, and then maybe we can try and pull some of these colors out. Again, because I feel like some of these, like, I guess I'm probably just not used to it, but like using these in my planner would be a little harder. So I'd have to figure that out. But they're really cute. They're just like different than what I normally do, I guess. Oh no, I ripped it. Shh, nobody has to know. Okay, we got it. We're good. Nobody has to know. It's between you and me. I'm gonna kind of layer like she's behind it, creating some dimension. Okay, I need something for in here, so maybe we can put these succulents. Oh, right, there's a little bit of a bigger set. Let's do this set, because why not? There we go. And I know I'm going to go to the very back real quick, because there's some fun quotes back here. So you can throw that in here. Okay, so the colors I think I'm going to try to pool. I'm going to take out Pastel, because I want to say I have at least like the, yeah, these greeny, tealy colors. Whoa. I dropped it. Okay, we got it. Kind of add some of this color in here, because there's a lot of that peach. Just add a little bit, little pop of color. Keeping it pretty simple for the most part. But then we can just kind of like add little things here and there. If I can pull them up. Okay, I think that's good for that one. Pretty simple. Flip it over. Okay, so I only have 2 more pages left. So like, I'm gonna go to my favorite one. I don't think I'm gonna use the fitness one in here. I think I'm gonna save that one. But Crafty Planner, I am absolutely in love with. So let's try this one out. I think I'm gonna do this set. This set's really cute. There's a lot of like these minty vibe stickers in here. So this will kind of be fun. It's like a cute, like, I'm working moment. Ooh. I can get these peeled off without destroying them. That would be great. Add some florals. I'm going to do another thing of florals if I can get to this without destroying it. This little clipboard in here, because it's just too cute not to use. And this is technically the second. I'm going to use this quote because there's 2 of them. Planning is my therapy. Put that in there. Sure is. I do have a little cart, and I kind of want to use the little cart. I don't have the best place to stick it, but I do want to put it in here just because it's freaking cute. I can't not use the little cart. I have to. In my kiddo's words, I have to. That's what she says all the time now. But she has to. It's life or death if we don't do something. Okay, let's go in with this like light blue color as one of my headers. And then I'm going with like a pink one as well. It's one of my other colors. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, last sheet. Our last sheet. Let's pick one more set from here. I love this book, so like literally can't go wrong. I like this one only because, again, I don't see myself using that in my actual planner. So let's go with this set. Because there's definitely certain sets in here that like I would use in my planner, but some of these other ones I'm like, I don't know if I would necessarily use that one in my planner. But in my daily sheet, like I feel like this makes sense. It's like talking about getting stuff done, planning things, which is perfect for this because that's literally what we're doing with this sheet. So I'm going to stick this right in here. And I do have a corner piece. So I am going to grab that corner piece. This page is the hardest for me to decorate, so I'm hoping we can come up with something I like. Because this page, it's just like laid out so differently compared to what I'm used to, so it's a little harder for me to decorate in. But maybe if I just go for it, we'll figure something out. Just gonna put all the things in here because why not? We just have like so much space and ground to cover with this one. Be scared and do it anyway. Let me see what the second page has. Has like even more florals. Just cute little things. It's just such a cute, let's use this floral. I just love this set. It's really pretty. I'm actually really liking how this is coming out so far. I am going to use this pen because I really like having the pen write my plans. Okay, I think that's good. Put that okay in there, and then I think I'm going to call it, actually let's put one more little heart in here. And I think I'll call it good. Okay, I think that's it. We did it. We did it using the new Live Love Posh sticker books. We mainly use the Luxe Living, Crafty Planner, and then Plant Babe. So we used all three of those ones. I didn't use Fitness. I want to save that one. So, but there we go. I like it. So here's 1, and then 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and then 6, and 7. 7 pages all done. I actually think this one's my favorite. I just like, it's like filled nicely, which I feel like is really hard for me to do in that one, but I definitely think this one and this one are like my favorites. And then this one's like third. In that order. Alright, there you go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!